Okay, let's do a little bit of standard grind. Oh, something that interesting that happened was I actually got a draw with this deck yesterday. It had too many triggers and it was like, please take a different action, and I was like, I can't, they're not May abilities, like. So that was quite odd. Quite odd. But it's only happened once. That's both funny and frustrating, yeah. Pretty much. I'll take 10. Would you want to give Hearthstone Battlegrounds another go? They recently had a rotation of sorts aimed to bring the total power level down a bit. They're giving players extra time per turn to learn new cards. Average turn timer was moved from 80 seconds to 100 seconds. Well, maybe. You know, a big sticking point for me was all the stuff that was thrown at me. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a win. I'm not getting the cards I need. They also shifted to quests. Basically, the game will give you an objective to decide on turn 4 to give you effectively a storybook brawl-style treasure to help you with it if you do it. I got color screwed. You pick from 3 quests in the most needlessly long animation possible. So maybe something like play 4 Murlocs or Dragon, or play 18 spells, or attack 15 times. Well, I like questing like that. Speaking of auto battlers, I've been trying to decide whether I want to pick up Tales and Tactics. It's on like 80% discount right now because of the Steam. There's a Steam sale. I don't know which sale, but there's a sale going on right now, and it's like 80% off. It's like $3, and It's a hex-based auto battler. And it's by the people who made the mod, the famous mod with Slay the Spire. What's it called? The one where you are the enemies and you go backwards. Well, I will respect your chocobo and get rid of it. Downfall. Yeah. Well, that's getting sheltered. Yeah. Yeah. Always respect the traveling chocobo. Scry, try to find it. It being Raise the Past. No, alright. Never mind. You would have still face checked him? Just to get my life total up higher? I mean, he ended up getting the chocobo back anyway, but I didn't know that that was coming. Yeah. It's pretty dangerous, though, because of the multiple lands thing, but right now they don't have a payoff for the multiple lands, so could be worse. Plus, they are drawing hecka cards, so, you know, they could deck themselves. Why? Why would you do that? What? Yeah. Alright. You actually can't play another land or he dies. Yeah. You need to think of a way to close the game. So, draw a card, see if you find the out, I suppose. I'll still allow it. We'll try to scry for blue source. Yeah, the things that make this deck workable are the addition of hope, so there's something else that mills them, and stock ups. They took the deck from jank to like actually playable. Sorry, two. There's a blue source. You love to see it. It's interesting printing. I don't expect this will work, but I'll try it. Oh, hey, cool. It worked. Nice. The Final Fantasy Commander deck art. Cool. I mean, I could just try to mill them straight. They've only got 50 cards. Yeah. I mean, probably counter? But make them have it, you know what I mean? Alright. And yeah, he's not developing, right? Well, now I can mill him because he's tapped out. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry it's a ranked deck, have to. Just to be fair. He knew and he tapped out. Yeah. But like, what are the odds that I had the third one or that I top decked it when I had already played two? Like, those were odds that were not in my favor, and yeah. They were quite high, to be honest. Oh. At the same time, I'm not really sorry. No. Not really. I still did it. It's still ranked, and it is just a game. The fact that I was willing to cast the first one so unsafe suggested I had a fallback plan. That's a good point, because I did have the two in my hand, that's why I cast the first one. Because I was like, make him have the counter. Maybe he didn't have any more counter spells in hand, you know? Always ask, why are they doing this? Yeah. Yeah, Magic is a game that you play not just like with what's on the board, but what's in your opponent's mind. With this deck, be very careful about milling them. Yeah. Yeah, I think the plan here is to mill myself. I'm gonna stock up. Well then, okay, I guess I will take these. Just casual land pocket of 5. I'll say no attack so I can block some of these dudes, I suppose. Glad we had this top game. Oh dear. I do have that voice. What voice? Oh, voice of victory, yes. I'm gonna mill myself. And then we hope that we live. I'm probably one of the next most able to play through a Sephiroth because I can gain so much life. All my space times are in the graveyard. I don't know if I milled a hope. Let's see if I did. I did! Yeah, I think I will. I exiled the summoning sick voice. Yeah, I can see how much he's gonna mill. But it also shows here. And see, this is, yeah. You said a minor punt? Ah, because I just lost a life. No, I had a second. Oh, you're right. You're right. Because my second voice was exiled. That's a good point. Hey, we made it into platinum. He made it into platinum. I just got an achievement. Constructed Conqueror 1. Achievements. This is my first time in plat? I guess since this system was implemented. I haven't been playing a lot of Constructed, to be fair. You suggested it? He was tapped out, so... It kind of made sense. But something to be mindful of in the future. I guess I can keep this. I'm curious if this is going to stand up to platinum, because it was cleaning up gold. Why, hello there. I feel like that just is going to combo with something, and I don't want it around. Enjoy my spells I cannot play. Take whichever one you prefer. Probably the better one to take. If I draw an island, I might blow the game open, yeah. Look at this person doing white-black life gain like a noob. Leaving a stock up in general is very spooky. Can I only explore as a sorcery? Lame. Does that help? Not much. Let me try and find a land. Let me try and find a better land. I mean, I guess I can shelter again. Destroy the bunny. I get my board back. Not that there's much of one. And I once again look for an island. Hey! We found a blue source. Oh yeah, my field is better than his, for sure. Absolutely. I think he forgot. He did not forget. Cool, it is flying in vigilance now. I mean, it wasn't permanent, but I guess he didn't want to deal with that. I got another achievement at any cost, because I paid life. Kind of funny it was a Raise the Past mirror. And that's something that, see, I feel like Raise the Past, like Mono White Lifegain Raise the Past, or like White Black Lifegain Raise the Past, is really big right now, and I feel like somehow it shouldn't work, but it somehow beats that. I'm gonna mulligan. This is better. Because I think I just mill them out so suddenly that they can't recover. I'm going to bottom this. Because it's like, you can't reanimate your graveyard if you die on your draw step, you know? What is one of the biggest strengths of my deck? What is it? I have multiple axes of attacks. Oh yeah! The fact that I can mill myself and then reanimate, the fact that I can mill them directly, the fact that I have hope in there, the fact that I also have essence channelers so I can just smack them in the face. Yeah, I agree. I will attempt to make them have it. If I had more ways to just keep resources flowing, it could be a meta contender. Yeah, stock up helps, but yeah, there's only 4 copies of that. And this could be a problem, because I don't really have removal. And see, I only have 6 power right now. Keeps it at bay, but where are my lands? Hexproof. Hashtag, guess I'll die. Part of why you felt like moving into Esper might be a good idea. Such a credible land for the 3-color standard, since both black color combos and Esper have their shocks. I mean, I didn't get any lands. Sometimes you just don't get any lands, and that's how it goes. And even so, I still had a potential answer to them, even not having any lands, but they had the answer back, so, you know, I feel like there wasn't much to be done there. Dark Confidant because it helps draw cards, and it's also a body. And Deep Cavern Bat, yeah. The only thing is I already feel like I'm sort of fighting on colors, and I don't want to be in a situation where I can't cast anything. And that happens more often with 3-color decks than 2-color. This is looking like it's also going to be a landfall deck. Like you mentioned, both black shocks are in standard. Yeah. I have most of what I need at this point, yeah. I'm just putting out another blocker, figuring that I'm gonna lose both of those. And then I'll mill for my full. Oh my lord. I might not survive to turn 5. Yeah. I'm only going to mill half as much. And I didn't find any life gain immediately, so. I'm dead on board, right? I'm dead on board? Because this gets a counter, so yeah, I'm dead on board. How dead was I? The answer is pretty frickin'. The answer is pretty frickin' dead. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a little bit of an issue that my deck, even if I get like a really good hand, I do need until turn 5. And a lot of these decks are winning on turn 4. I'm going to scry immediately for lands. Lightstall Inquisitor is also an option to stall them out, yeah. Is it actually Lightstall Inquisitor? Is that its actual name, or is that a fake name? That's its actual name, that's hilarious. Because that's what it does, it stalls. There's one half. To be fair, it's 1 mana. It's a very light stall. Yeah. Indeed. Well, I'm gonna go for it. I don't expect this will work. Oh, maybe it will. Even if it doesn't work, it still applies pressure. Okay. How much ward is this? Ward 2? Okay. Hmm. A little bit of trouble getting through here. Yeah. The problem is I'm not gonna have I have to mill their face. And kind of hope I get another one. Yeah. Give him the Leviathan back. Oh, there's Raise the Past. Can they counter? They did not. That's my hope. I don't know, though. Kinda don't think so. Not quite. Oh! They can't attack now. Yay! Because they couldn't attack. Hooray! That got really, really lucky that I top decked that Raise the Past. Good enough. That's why you gotta play to your outs. Even if it's like, oh, it's not going the greatest right now. Still gotta try. We'll keep blue a secret for the moment. Interesting. Could have scryed again, but eh. Just punching them is on the table, yeah. They're trying to fill up their graveyard, though, which is interesting. I have Creed Duo before attacks so that I gain the life. Yeah, but they could Sunfall and ruin everything at one life. They can't Sunfall. Yeah. I know, but the new card that is Sunfall, you know what I mean. Sunfall adjacent. The same mana cost. But fortunately I had a flyer. They did not have haste. So we just punched them to death. That was pretty funny. We just did white weenie deck things. So I had about 80 billion attackers. Only has lifelink on their turn as well, yeah. Good point, good point. If they didn't mill something like that was super, gonna wipe the board or something like that, yeah. This looks okay. Yeah, voice sometimes gains life because it spawns creatures. For sure. Well, we do still need a land. Sure. Yeah, I considered it. Yeah. I think Novice Inspector was actually in a version of this at one point, and then I took it out. Or maybe it was in the ETB version of the deck, not this one. Okay, I feel like my life total is high enough that we're going to be in a good spot. I no longer have safety from interruption, but I think it'll still be fine. There's the Yuna. And there's Bahamut. And here's us. You want all your cards engraved? You can have all of them. Yeah, just here's hoping that it's not gonna time me out because of all of the triggers. There's no way to go faster, so... Yeah. That's the problem, is when I get a bunch, it can actually cause the draw issue. But it's like, there is no option. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should take Essence Channeler out of the deck, or have fewer copies so that I don't end up... Yeah, thanks, Wizards, for quoting a great client, right? Because it seems like it's when I have a couple copies that it's an issue. Or maybe... Yeah. Could have like a fourth Voice of Victory instead. Or I could like lower the number so that way I'm less likely to mill 2. I would say that's not true. Sometimes it's gotten me out of some bad spots. Essence Channeler is good if I don't have my other win cons. But there's something to be said for maybe I should just get more draw for my win cons. Unless I'm in a situation where I only have like my hinterlands and my sheltered and life creed, like then it's been helpful sometimes. But the fact that it's costing me games is like I should probably just take it out. Because that's the second time it's done that. Could have just put out a hope, I suppose. You'd voice first. Yeah, I suppose. That's kind of what I was waiting for, was removal of the first creature, but what might be better actually is putting hope out first, because then I can potentially swing it for life gain. It's not gonna matter. We're no fun allowed at the moment. Let's see. Let's scry for a land. Yeah, he is. We're gonna bottom both of those. There was something we said for leaving the prince on top. Yeah, maybe. Just for additional scry to dig deeper. He's got me under very little pressure. Cool. There's a chance I just set up organically getting enough creatures in grave. It's true. Particularly with the hopes. I should have done voice so that I could explore without being molested, yeah. Non-land permanent. Not a lot, actually. So I'm gonna wait a little longer. There's only one prince right now. 2 life creeds. And the hope. They're not sure which one to kill. Five life per creed with the new creature plus 3 from Prince. Yeah. Did my opponent disconnect? Oh no. Well, guess I should have done it last turn. I'm gonna save it for when they actually put the demon out. Wait, do they have a demon? What? Oh. Well then. I did, in fact, go up to 3 hopes. So there is one more in the deck. But my life total's so low right now, I don't know if it'll matter. If they exile me again, I'm definitely super dead. But they might not be able to. And they might be very focused on putting their thing out. Oh, JK, I'm dead regardless. That's exactly lethal. Alright, well, not a good place to stop, but it is almost lunchtime, so I should probably stop. Let's see if we got somebody to raid. And that card is seeing play because Mono Black has Graveyard, one hit KO in format. Yeah, I know, and it's wrecking my deck, which has nothing to do with that. But yeah, it's quite an annoying card. I don't know. I don't know who to rate. I mean, Magic is playing things. I don't know, Super Base, do you have someone to raid? Do you want to raid someone? I could raid Fairy Godmother again, but she's playing Dyson Fold again. Funny Godmother, that is. Most of the guys you know have more mature audiences and no Magic. Alright. I'll raid Funny Godmother. She's a good streamer. I just already raided her last week and I try to, like, spread it around when I can, but I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please be sure to stay safe out there and have a good one.